Hi guys, Ira here, report for United People's TV. Final score, Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0, with Mkhitaryan with the goal on 29 minutes. I'm here with Ian Patterson from the Manchester United Supporters Trust. Ian, fantastic result for United today, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously decent game. We go back to Thursday, decent game, and we see to, and I've been saying about runs of form several times now, but that was a hard fought, great 3 points today. Unfortunately, Mkhitaryan gets a great goal and then ends up injured, which is a bit of a downer on the entire match. But yeah, I thought we looked extremely well today. It looked like we could have had a few more. Pogba hitting the bar was a close one, but it was creating more chances. Again, it's just all about creating chances, it's all about being excited and watching the game, and I think it's just brilliant for us.
Yeah, I definitely thought that we played pretty well today, because like once the Europa League draw came out, back in August or whatever, and you look and you think, we have to go to Ukraine and then play Tottenham a few days after. You're thinking, that's it's got danger written all over it. Based on the proximity of where we're having to travel to, and it's tough as it is, playing that Thursday Sunday combination. Psychologically, and obviously, in regards to the distance travelled as well. But the players today, everybody looked pretty fit. Everybody looked interested from the get-go, and it was a fantastic performance, I thought.
Yeah, normally, yeah, yeah. I think that's just squad rotation. I think that's just Mourinho's just changing it up. It's brilliant for us in that sense that we can put those types of things in. But like you said, the get-go, we missed an opportunity. We got in just after kick-off and missed the first opportunity. I can't remember who it came to, in actual fact. I think it was Pogba. He tries placing it, and we said at half-time, watching the highlights, that if he puts his foot through
it's a bit of a lame effort when it kind of like tapped it. Where really, if it had just like put his laces through it with some power, you'd expect that out of a 90 million man. But early days in the game, and we didn't do too badly afterwards.
No. It was a good starting point to actually get off on the right foot.
Yeah, statement of intent.
Yeah. So I think that was brilliant from us. And then we continue to dominate at times and play some really good football. And chance after chances that we're creating. We're playing superb. And I think I think that's just down to how we've been playing throughout the past few weeks. Today we've got a result where it could have gone the other way. They did counter at times. But no, all credit to our centre-backs again today. I said this during the match to somebody. We've got pretty much what you class our second choice centre-backs in Jones and Rojo, who, even at times isolated last season. And they're actually doing a superb job today. Jones there's a great stack around Twitter at the moment about Jones' performance today. So many clearances, headed clearances and everything else. And Rojo was another one, just swooping up, clearing things, and I think that's just great that we've got such a solid defence at the moment. Yeah. Considering the fact we've not got Bailly or Smalling in there.
You look at it on paper and you're thinking, ooh, I don't know. But then the last few performances by them have been pretty decent, to be fair, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that helps. Obviously, if you've got that line of defence, and Dave had to make a couple of saves today, and he's pulled those out of the bag as well. So that's brilliant. I can't see anything that we've actually pick up on that's negative, really.
It's a good point, to be fair. Bar Mkhitaryan getting injured.
Yeah, bar Mkhitaryan getting injured, and
just as he's coming back.
And and some reports of people booing Fellaini when he come on. Now, I'm not his biggest fan, and I don't think there's many that are extremely big fans of Fellaini. We dropped points at Everton because of what we class as a mistake or whatever. But at the same time. That's not United. That you don't boo our own.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, I'll openly admit, I'm not the massive biggest fan of Fellaini, but I'll just like be quiet when he comes on. I'd rather say nothing, and then boo. It's like he's not going to do anything for his confidence, and well,
I don't know. We spent most of the time singing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A group of him singing his name, so
cheering the team on collectively. But you know what? We've got so much going on next week. Europa League draw, last 32. That's going to get drawn tomorrow. Who do you fancy?
Just not another Euro way that seems to be like, Donetsk is in the fucking group.
that's
You know,
true,
we could end up in fucking Ukraine yet again. We could back in Turkey again.
Yeah, Besiktas.
Exactly. You know,
Explosive tie, perhaps.
well, it's possibly the wrong type of word in it. I can see
yeah.
the fact that what happened last night. But yeah, I think I don't know. I think we just got to look into that quite positively. You know, at the current time, it looks like, you know, it might be our only way into the Champions League next season, and why not go out and win it? We said this a couple of weeks ago about winning the Europa League. Yeah. So, you know, just whatever comes up, I just hope we get somewhere nice and sunny for the, for the back of January.
I'd like one of the more like dangerous, more aggressive ties. You know, your Roma, you know, your Zenit St. Petersburg, St. Etienne, even, you know, something like that, where it's a bit moody. You know what I mean? Because those places make for top trips.
They're top trips. I'm surprised you're not trying to think of a Swedish team, so you go following some blondes.
It's on, man. The final, Friends Arena, where Zlatan scored that fantastic overhead kick against England. United could be there come May in the final, and I'd love to see it.
He might at one point do that for us. He's not looking bad these days. I slated him a couple of weeks ago, but you know, his touch is getting slightly better. Seems to be holding the ball up a bit more, knowing he needs to. Yeah.
He seems to know he's got less time on the ball now than when he was in Liga.
Yeah. There's definitely not enough time on the ball. There is times where he doesn't move the ball quick enough, and we could counter on them, and you just get a bit frustrated. But overall, I think 9 times out of 10 he does a decent job. And he seems to be growing into it. You know, second of the season, he could, bag another thing. Yeah, what's he scored now? Like 11, 12 goals or something this season already, Zlatan?
12, 13, something like that.
Something like that. And we're just not, I didn't think he was going to play a player that come in and, he's not exactly blooming lit the fire torch and gone on rampage and scored loads, has he? But, it's a decent ratio to come back to, isn't it?
For a guy his age, definitely, yeah. His first time in the Prem.
Yeah. So, fair play to him. I think the only other negative that I could come out of that today's game is that referee.
Jesus, he was awful, wasn't he? It's like the referees seem to get worse, don't they? It's definitely seemed like this season, I thought.
Well, I said this to a lad in front of me during the season. I don't think there's been a referee that's not come here and been called a scouse bastard because of his shit performance.
Yep.
And he was terrible again today. He gave us nothing in our own half during that second half. He gave everything to them when we got it up further up the pitch.
Yeah.
I've not seen the Danny Rose incident, but from what I've heard, he's come straight in the back through the back of Mkhitaryan and sort of chopped at him. So how that's not even a booking? Well, he did get a booking, but it took him about 20 minutes to fucking make it.
He lost his cards at one point, that ref.
But it was his own fault. He made it back for his own rod by not punishing the mistakes of the challenges that he needed to earlier on, and basically I can't do that because it's been consistently crap for the rest of the match. But we shouldn't go and have another go at the referees because I can feel like I'm going to turn into Fergie at some point.
So yeah, Wednesday got Palace away. Selhurst Park. Can United do the unthinkable and get back-to-back wins? Because it's been.
I don't even know why are we asking this question. Back-to-back wins. Yeah. No, I think we've done. They look absolutely shocking compared to what they have done the past couple of seasons. They used to play quite attractive, flair-type football, move the ball around. But this season they've just not had it in the locker. So I think we could go there, especially off the back of these 2 wins, Europa League thing, and just go and play again, and hopefully create as many chances and score.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's. Crystal Palace are in a bit of a free fall. Nowhere near as good as what they were last season. They're shipping in goals left, right, and centre, but they seem to be scoring quite a lot as well, which is cause for concern. But I'm still confident that the team that we've got, are fit players. Yeah, we should be able to turn those over fairly easily.
Well, you'd hope so, fairly easily. Yeah. So basically, let's have some more positive. Win today, decent 1-0 win. I thought it would have been more. If the Mkhitaryan injury to go back to it sort of stopped us in actual fact. I think
Fingers crossed he's all
a bit
right.
of a brick wall and not actually thinking. Well, I've just seen a clip of Mourinho post-match, and he said that he reckons he'd be back for about Boxing Day, so it doesn't look entirely that serious. Probably took
He was
him off.
faking it and he just wanted Christmas off. It's like, nah, fuck this, I can't hack the Manchester weather. You know, I want to chill.
I'm not entirely sure that's in his repertoire to be like that. He looks like a footballer who wants to be on the pitch for 90 minutes and play every single blade of grass on it. And you know, look at his reaction when he scored today. He absolutely loved it, and that was his reaction when he scored on Thursday. He wanted to score here, and in one respect he'll be delighted that he has done it here, but in other respects he'll be gutted that he's come away from it injured and won't be able to get back on the pitch as soon as, like, for instance, Wednesday. But you know, we'll see.
Yeah, fingers crossed. You know, we get a decent draw, decent away trip in the Europa League, you know what I mean? And more importantly, a win at Palace. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, follow us on Snapchat, follow us on Twitter. The address is United People's TV. Check out the website, thepeoplesperson.com. Until next time, come on the Reds.